gamers, I have a history, you have a history, and no surprise, the Warden also has a history. In today's episode, we're going to go over the Warden's history. From where it all began when it was revealed at Minecraft Live almost 2 years ago, to where it is now extremely close to release in 1.19, the Wild update. Smash like, subscribe to help me reach my dream goal of 600 subscribers. Let's begin talking about this crazy, insane mob. Okay, so the Warden has changed quite a lot ever since it was first shown off at Minecraft Live 2020, but that's where we begin. That's right, in October 2020, like they do every year, Minecraft Live took place. And this really hyped up the community because it was revealed that the next update was the Caves and Cliffs update. Remember, this was the year of the Nether update. 2020 was, 2021 was Caves and Cliffs. And with Caves and Cliffs came the Warden. And people were very, very excited because a lot has changed. Yeah, that it would be a lie to say that a lot hasn't. But there has been new features added to the Warden. Like these days we have the sonic boom. Back then we didn't have any of that. We have the darkness effect, as you can see. It has a drop. It's pretty insane. But the gist of it is still the same. It's still just a crazy mini boss mob that can one-shot a player and two-shot a player if they're in full netherite armor. So yeah, it's definitely no joke to say that this mob is very, very strong. But of course, then we have Caves and Cliffs. That was something else. 1.17 was the Caves and Cliffs update. 1.18 was unknown at the time. Snapshots begun, and the Warden was never seen, I'm pretty sure. Of course, people were modding and creating data packs, but in-game, the Warden was never seen. The community were like, hey, where's the Warden? But they were patient until April 2021, when it was finally revealed that the Warden had been postponed to 1.18 because they split Caves and Cliffs into two. That was until 1.18 got really close to releasing. And the devs then were like, hey, the Warden, well, we're working on it still, and we want it to be a crazy mob, and we want to focus on generation for this update. So yeah, it was postponed again. And then Minecraft Live 2020 was where that was announced, but it was also where they announced 1.19. Of course, 1.18 hadn't released yet, but we all knew what it was and it was close to releasing. The Wild update is what I'm talking about here. And snapshots didn't start until a few months later, but before snapshots, we actually have experimental snapshots. And that's when this thing was first introduced into the game. No one expected this as well. The devs really surprised the community. It was just a boring old Thursday, and then this thing was added. Bedrock around the same time got frogged, but that's not what we're on about today. The Warden. It was never really removed, but it just kept getting better. After the experimental snapshot ended, a couple weeks later, snapshot season, preview season, it all took off. And of course, that's when the devs really start to test out new features and really prepare for the update. And the Warden kept getting new abilities. Now it drops the Scope Catalyst, and I'm not going to demonstrate that because I'll be here for a year. It has the darkness effect. It has the sonic boom. It's still blind. It still goes off of vibrations. It can two-shot and one-shot players. It's insane. Also, the Warden is not meant to be targeted and killed. While it would be a fun task for the community to want to kill the Warden, the devs really haven't made the drop very rewarding. It's a Scope Catalyst which you can find everywhere in the Deep Dark biome. The home of the Warden is the ancient cities. Obviously, they're being added, and that really brings us up to now, late May 2022. We've come a long way. To go, The release date for 1.19 was announced, and they're pretty much done with the Warden. Yes, it has this brand new digging animation. It's a bit glitchy and laggy and stuff, but I'm sure all that will be patched. But we are going to finally see this bad boy on June 7th. June 7th. That's about a week. Of course, they're just polishing up some bugs, fixing things up, and then there we go. So that's the Warden's history from when it was first revealed almost 2 years ago at Minecraft Live 2020 to where it is now, extremely close to releasing as part of the Wild update in late May 2020. What do you think of the Warden? Let me know. I would be really interested to hear your thoughts. Personally, I'm really excited for it, but I am quite scared as well. Look at it compared to me. I think if I went in a war versus the Warden would probably win. But yeah, stay safe, subscribe, get ready for the Warden, prepare yourselves, and goodbye gamers.